Hello, this is Elders Words of Wisdom from the National Resource Center for Alaska Native Elders at UAA. We're back again talking with School of Social Work professor Amanda Sandlin about how to talk about elder abuse with others. It's important to know how to talk to an elder or a family member about abuse. Opening up conversations is a great way to help stop abuse or even prevent it.
Start with some reminiscing about their professional life or things that the elder really values, because that will help build a rapport and a connection. And just really, again, respecting what they bring to the table, the wisdom.
Sometimes you might be in a situation where you need to begin a conversation with a family member of an elder because you witnessed something that concerned you.
Most importantly, come with examples. You don't want to say, I have a feeling that. Write down what you're concerned about. Maybe you saw their mom with a bunch of cash, or maybe you were at the bank and saw her with somebody you didn't know withdrawing cash, or, things like that. Come to the table understanding that this is going to be a difficult thing to hear for that family member.
Coming in with helpful information and professional resources is also a great strategy to help the family member in deciding what their next steps might be. There might be times where the abuse or exploitation is coming from a family member who isn't fully aware of what they're doing. This becomes especially relevant when the elder is experiencing dementia and no longer has the ability to make their own decisions.
Like, say, they're just borrowing money for something, or maybe took a loan out from their parent, or, and so there's some blurry lines there. Then I think it would be okay to approach them and say, hey, I just want you to know that this is concerning. And this probably isn't a practice that is appropriate given the fact that your mom now is experiencing dementia.
Sensitivity really is key, especially when trying to have a conversation with an elder, because oftentimes there's a lot at stake.
Admitting abuse is a scary thing, not just because, of embarrassment or other things like that, but because it could result in changes to that person's life. And sometimes an elder might go, I know this is happening. However, I'm not going to tell you about it, because if I do, I could have to move into a care facility. I could have to lose my independence even more. So we need to be extremely sensitive to the loss that the elder may fear of independence, of housing, of having to receive more help than they want. Because I'll tell you, in my experience working with elders over the years, elders want to stay home. Elders want to maintain their independence, and they want to make their own decisions. And so that's a real delicate and tricky spot as well, just to be cognizant of.
So patience, sensitivity, and understanding are the three main things to remember when talking to someone about elder abuse. It's a tricky subject and sometimes uncomfortable thing to talk about, but very important to know how to do so. So that's all for this episode. If you liked it, please subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on Facebook for NRC A&E News, and check out our website for our ever-growing library of resources for Alaska Native Elders. Thanks for listening.